know that Hydra is one of the most annoying bosses in Raid Shadow Legends, but with the right roles covered, it becomes way less of a headache. Today, I will show you guys my team, why it works, and how we handle every single head that Hydra throws at us. So, let's get started. Alright guys, so before we start and I show you which champions I'm bringing and why, I want to quickly explain the most brutal and unique mechanics of Hydra, because it took me some time to understand them, and I feel like this is the toughest boss in Raid, and I feel like a lot of beginners out there also don't know this still, because it can be frustrating and also it's tough, like I said. So let me quickly explain the most unique mechanics we have here at Hydra. So the first one is consumption. So what happens is basically at the start of each turn, the champion with the highest crit rate get consumption counter. You can't block it, resist it, or remove it. Every time a Hydra head takes turn, that counter drops by 1. And when it hits 0, that Hydra head eats your champion on its next A1. The only way for you to try to control who gets eaten is by making sure your chosen sacrifice has the highest crit damage. Usually that is a champion who you can afford to lose temporarily, or one you can quickly rescue. There's never been a better time to start Raid Shadow Legends. Grab 2 legendary champs and a loaded epic team absolutely free. Click the special link in the description to support the channel and get Basilius Rowanas plus a second legendary of your choice just for starting fresh. Here is how to claim your rewards. If you've installed Raid before on PC, log out of Plarium Play and uninstall the game. Click the special link in the description and register with a brand new email. Launch Raid and complete the tutorial. Claim your first legendary Basilius Rowanas from your in-game inbox. Use one of the promo codes shown below to unlock your second legendary instantly. And as you keep playing, you will also unlock 3 powerful epics: Tagore, Ugo, and Mausoleum Mage, completely free. Click the link now and let's crush it in Teleria together. Now, back to the video. Number 2 is Digestion. Okay, so once eaten, the head gets a green HP bar called Digestion. Yeah, logically. You have to break that bar to free your champion before the Digestion counter ends, and the HP needed by difficulty, for normal, is 150k, for hard difficulty is 250k, Bruto 350k, and Nightmare 400k. Now, an important note here is that if the head wait a second. So, if the head has a life barrier, where was that? Yeah. So, if the head has life barrier buff, you must break that first before touching Digestion HP. This is where multi-hit A1 nukers shine. It's time our burst to crack Digestion before we lose that champion forever. Number 3 is Decapitation. Every head has its own HP pool, which means drop that HP bar to 0. That leads to decapitation of the head for 2 turns. During that time, the head does actually nothing. All damage you deal is plus 200%. You can also apply fresh debuffs. The pro tip here is don't decapitate when the head's turn meter is full. You will basically waste most of the 2 turn downtime. And we have to be careful, because when the head respawns, it comes back with a buff that cuts incoming damage by 75% by 1 turn. So don't blow all your nukers instantly. Now let me show you the team I'm bringing into this fight. First off, I'm gonna replace Admiral Blacktusk here with Vogot. So we want Admiral Blacktusk to be our leader first off, because his accuracy aura is way more stronger than Vogot's. Vogot increased the accuracy in all battles by 40. Additional to that, Admiral Blacktusk also applies speed aura increase by 15% only for dwarves, which means only for him and Dio, which is totally fine. Now I'm bringing Admiral Blacktusk. This is our frontline CC and team buffer. He actually stuns to lock down dangerous enemies. Unfortunately, in Hydra, this is not gonna help. But what's gonna help definitely is that he removes debuffs and coordinates multi-ally attacks with Admiral's orders. Like I said, he boosts ally accuracy and speed for dwarfs. And his role here is basically to disrupt the turns, support, and tank. Next off, we have Alice the Wanderer, main DPS and cooldown manipulator. She applies heavy single target damage with Queenslayer that ignores defense. She controls the enemy's cooldown with Clockwork Cyclone. And her main role here is burst damage and controlling the cooldowns. Next off, we have Vogot, and honestly, Vogot had helped me so much into this fight because I've tested different team compositions, different champions, and when I plugged Vogot, it changed everything for me. So Vogot is our support healer and debuff extender. He sustains the team by healing 4% of damage. He has provoke and decrease attack. He also applies leech and disrupts enemies cooldown. His role here would be sustain, provoke, and prolong debuffs on Hydra heads. Next off, we have Geo, of course. Where is this team gonna go if we didn't have Geo, man? So Geo is our debuff and damage control specialist. He applies HP burn and weaken to reduce damage output from Hydra heads. He removes buffs and steals them from bosses. He also reflect damage, which overall reduces the damage taken on allies. So he has debuff control, damage mitigation, and utility. Next off, we have Sitcha Flametongue. I recently got her and I tested her in Hydra. She's still very squishy, but she's still doing her job. Her role here on this team is sustain damage and amplify team damage through debuffs. She applies and extend HP burn, also AoE, defense down, and weaken, which is super helpful against Hydra. And finally, we have Rector Dread, who is our healer, Veil support, and also our reviver. Her role here is to keep our team alive longer. And let's head over here and actually start this fight, man. So we started with Geo here. Geo actually applied that HP burn debuff to the head of DK. Very important here is to actually time things right. We really need to use Sitcha's ability to spread that HP burn. What we can do now is we would use Admiral's H2 to team up with allies and go for that head of DK, man. Okay, let's apply some decrease attack here. Okay. Oh, we have to go for head of DK first, actually. Let's put some provoke here. Let's try. Ooh, we granted an extra turn because we managed to spread the HP burn to all of the heads. This is super nice. No, Sitcha already had fallen down. Girl, we need you back. Okay, why is the RNG like playing instead of me again? I hate this so much. Okay, we are gonna go for head of DK here. We have to... Geo, brother. What is going on? We have to stay alive longer, so we need to use Rector's perfect veil and healing abilities. Things are not looking very great here. Okay, the most important thing is we should have revived Geo, brother. All right. We couldn't do that. Let's heal a little bit because my team is barely hanging out there. So we have to revive Geo to get that reflect damage from his skills. I'm gonna click back auto and see just how would that go actually. The main goal here is like we need to kill head of DK first. Oh no, Sitcha is down again. We have to revive Alice. No, it decreased our turn meter. Thankfully, we have perfect veil on Admiral. It should have been better, like if it was on the whole team, but Rector has that Through Fear on. I hate it. We can't use our abilities, man. Hydra is just such a painful experience, like every single time, brother. I hate it. Even when you have the perfect strategy, like sometimes it could not work out. We have to revive Alice. Oh, can we do that? We need to revive Alice. We couldn't! Because of that fear debuff. Oh my goodness. I hate it. I hate it here, man. Okay. Oh, great. Great. Let's heal a little bit. Maybe we're gonna try this one more time because usually that team is doing like around more than 3 million damage, and here like we messed something like the debuffs spread the wrong way. Okay, so we're gonna test this one more time, but we're gonna swap some champions. I mean, we're gonna put Vogot, for example, as a leader, even though I don't think it's gonna do much difference, and I don't think it's going to be better, like, but we have to try because barely 2 million damage is just like not satisfying enough. No. Okay, guys, so we did 2.12 million damage dealt, but I feel like we can do this one more time, and I feel like we can do so much better this time. Let's just do a quick switch up here. Okay, let's start this way and see if something is going to change when we change the leader. I really think we can do like so much better. Why is the game lagging so much? Oh my goodness. Okay, that was weird. Okay, I'm gonna auto this battle like for some time. If there is need for me like to go manually, maybe at the end of the fight, I will. But AI is doing like pretty good job here. So we need to activate the debuff spread coming from Sitcha again, because that makes our team faster. And oh no. Oh no. This wasn't good. Sitcha is dead. On the 15th second. What? Rector Drat just revived Sitcha and she is dead again. That's what I'm saying. Sitcha is super squishy at the moment. She needs much more HP to survive this fight. And also resistance would be nice on her as well. Even though she's level 60, like Sitcha is not prepared for this fight yet. When I managed to upgrade her gear and, you know, get her HP to a higher level, the performance would be so much better. I'm pretty sure of that. Okay. No. No, leave my Vogot alone. Again, here reduction debuff. This is just my favorite, you know. So annoying. Okay, oh my god, why are we reviving Sitcha, brother? I would switch to manual like for now because... Alright. Oh, hang on, darling. Hang on, just hang on in there. Oh, let's we didn't manage to get an extra turn because the HP burn didn't go to all the heads. We were very close, but ooh, we are super close to also killing the head of DK. I'm really hoping like this. Yeah, alright, good job. Okay, so this is so much better now. Alright, we just need to get back Alice. The problem is that Rector has the fear debuff right now, so we probably won't be able to use the revive. So we have to wait a little bit. Oh my god. Okay, we have 2 turns. This is our time to, you know... No, we couldn't use the HP burn! Oh, brother. Oh, that hurts! That hurts! Okay, so let's go for the head of Tholin here. Oh no, Rector, darling, just don't die, okay? Don't die, please. Rector, hang on there. Girl, no. Oh no. Why they're attacking my Rector? Stop it. No, we need her. We need her. We need to survive. What are you saying? Okay, reviving Alice here. Reviving Alice. All right, please, girl. And Rector just died, guys. This is insane. The problem is, I think like pretty soon we are going to be consumed. Yeah. Oh my god. It consumed my Admiral. What? Okay, this time we got 2.61 million damage dealt, which is like better than the first time. But why we can't do more than that? This bamboozles me. All right, guys, with greater efforts, I think we're gonna manage to do 3 million damage this time. So we decapitated one of the heads, the head of DK. We actually broke the green HP bar that was on the head of Torment. They had our Vogot, but he is back in the fight. Oh my god. This is going to be a successful one. We decapitated the second head, brother. Finally, we are doing actual damage here. Okay. Good one. The problem here is that our Rector is already dead, but we're still hanging, okay? We just can't heal. But, all right. We still have a few more turns. What I did differently here was I went fully manually. I didn't use the auto at all. I was battling the whole time myself, and so I had a better timing than the AI, and I knew exactly when and where to attack. So my advice is you guys just go manually here at Hydra. It's just so much better. It increases your damage because most times the AI is not doing its job properly. Only when you're sure you have really strong unkillable teams, that time you can go auto. But for fights where you're still learning how to battle the heads, what to do exactly, it's better to go manually, like during the entire fight. You did not. Oh my god, it consumed it. Who got consumption? Oh my god, is it? Oh yeah, it's Geo. Oh, we can't get him back, no. But at least we increased the damage with almost 1 million, so I'm gonna keep that result. Yeah, you really have to have good timing, know what you're doing here, and don't use the auto, most importantly. All right, guys. 3.75 millions with 1 key on normal difficulty. I feel like we increased our damage a lot. We improved the result. And that's how I tackled Hydra with my team. And yeah, there are still so many things that can be improved, but I feel like we are working towards the right direction. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And also, if you have any Hydra teams, composition, setups, or any Hydra tips, drop them in the comment section down below. I would love to hear. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.